Janice writes, Dear Freak Show, my new boyfriend is one of the smartest people that I've ever been around. He is currently a high school English teacher, but also studying for his master's degree. I work in medical sales, so I make considerably more than he does, which is not an issue at all. This man is so fine and just a really cultured person. He cooks like a serious chef. He has made dinner for me a few times, and each time I was amazed. Apparently his family had a restaurant when he was younger, so it's something that he does well. When we have gone out to dinner, he tries to pay, and I can see the tension building every time. There's an uneasiness there. I don't like seeing that tension when it's time to settle the bill. It's only been a few months of us really being serious about each other, but I'm trying to determine how to take our money discrepancy off of the table. I've never dated someone with so much wit and charm and just the perfect things to say. It's breathtaking, and money is such a minuscule part of what we have. I really need him to understand this because I don't want to mess it up. When we've treated ourselves to big dinners, I usually pay, and I've explained, again, I don't mind this at all, but our last time he did, and his card was declined. He used another one. But as I said, when watching him struggle with figuring it out is just unnerving for me. Do you think we'll ever be able to forget the money aspect? Because it's the only thing that is a true turnoff for me right now, and it's not the amount. Signed, Janice.
That can be tough for some guys.
If you were dating somebody and they made more than you and they were comfortable with it, like they were picking up dinner bills, or things like that that maybe weren't in your budget.
Nice dinners.
Would it bother you enough to make that a hard part of the relationship?
I could see how it could bother a lot of guys because I feel like a lot of guys would take that as a shot at their masculinity because, you know, we want to take care of you. Like, that's something that we've always been taught as guys.
Yeah.
But for me, like, I guess I would let it go. Like, if it was a conversation that we had and she's like, you know, I'll take care of this stuff and all that, like, she could want to do all that, but I'm still always going to want to take care of you. So,
but if you can't, I guess the part is if you know you can't. Like, if you know you trying to pay is going to end up with a decline, then you got to find another card, and you got to do all this. That is probably the only blemish that you got. The lady ran through a whole list of Carfax that the dude has well.
My man could cook. He's charming. Like, he's
whipping up all this stuff. You know,
Smart.
So, I mean, he just don't have ends meet.
If that's the only problem, finances, if that is the only problem and you have that taken care of, then I consider you having no problems whatsoever.
It could be a big problem in the future. This could be something that he can't get over. Some guys can't get over that. They don't like that feeling. And there are some guys out there that can't be with a more of a successful, and it's not that she's more successful, she's just making more, you know?
Right, because she's in the transactional
She's in
business.
sales.
She's like, I sell more, I make more.
Right.
He ain't got no type like that. There's no upside.
Boy, you knew you didn't have enough money on that card, by the way.
Well, I mean, who knows? I mean, that man is living in a little different of a space.
Yes.
You should always act your wage. Always. So, like, for my man to be going to dinners and, like, his card declining, that's a little bit of irresponsibility.
But it's
right
not.
there.
It's not like he's saying, "Hey, let's go ball out." She has certain stuff she probably is willing to do. He's making 5-star dinners at the house.
Yeah.
So he's living. But she wants to go out to a dinner every now and then. She's like, "Let me pay." And I guess the question for the masses is, can the relationship in this imbalance, and it's not really an imbalance. I mean, come on, we've just watched 6 lady astronauts.
Right.
So I mean, but realistically, in this imbalance, can you make it all the way? Are there people out there who are the guy had to lean on the lady because it's not traditional, but it ended up working out? Because that would be the home run for Janice to say, hey, guess what? This is going to work out. Let me go ahead and invest my time in it.
Yeah. Don't put pressure on it, but you got to talk about it. You're going to have to talk about this.
Keep talking about it, because she said that she's mentioned it. I don't mind. He's not listening. So guys that have had to lean on the lady, did it work out or did it ultimately fail? Because it is an ego shot straight to the heart if you ain't got it. All right, we asking, can it work for the money hustle in here? And a lot of people are saying it can. 941, my older sister has the same problem with her boyfriend. She makes more money than him. It eats him up, but they both make good money. So I look at it as a plus, but he doesn't.
Yeah, I could see that. Out of the 813, as long as he's paying the bill in the bedroom, who cares?
Okay, all right there you go. All right, Julian is on the phone in Tampa. Julian, what up?
Hey, first time caller.
Hey, first time caller. Welcome to the Freak Show. What you thinking?
So my issue isn't that he can't pick up the bills. Like, one, there is a lot of pressure from society because I go out with my girl, and even when we plan for her to pay, they still put the check in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's not really the big issue. It's that he's a grown man. You're not making a lot, but you're also not saving a lot either. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that you don't have it like that, save and pay for it once or twice is kind of the issue for me.
Okay.
Well, if you don't have it, you don't have it, though. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he didn't have to go to that restaurant, he wouldn't have this tension.
But you're living single. You're making $43,000. You're not even saving a little bit. You know, like a teacher's wage, you can, pinch pennies here and there to pay for dinner with you and your girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know his financial situation, but I mean, it's just if you don't have it, but you still a dope dude.
The fact that there is no financial situation, you ain't got no savings account. You know what I mean? So if you're really trying to get down to the nitty gritty, this could really be the issue. Not the fact that you're not making a lot, but that you're not saving either. That's
a good point, man. I mean, you do have to have some sort of nest egg.
He's getting his master's too.
Yeah, I mean, he's still in student mode, so I got you. But let's see, Malcolm is on the phone. What you got for us, Malcolm?
Yeah, it's okay for the woman to make more money than the man. No man should have an ego trip with that. If you're comfortable, things are working, let it work. If she wants to go to that restaurant and she wants to pay, fine, let her handle that tab. Ain't nothing about that because, once you get back up as a man, you're going to do the same for your woman. You know what I'm saying? If she's down, then you should be able to support her if you have more income.
Yes.
So that door swings both ways.
And no, it absolutely does. Now, they said they've only been together for a couple months, so this is either the beginning of something great or something that's going to end fast. So what's your bet? You think it's going to make it?
It can make it because it made it with me and my wife. Like I said, my wife at one point made way more money than me. So, it can work. If the love is there and you guys can hold each other down, it'll work.
Okay.
He shouldn't be ego tripping at all.
There you go. I appreciate it, Malcolm. Thank you, brother. All right, let's see. Ashley is on the phone in Bradenton. Hey, Ashley, what's up?
Good morning. First-time caller.
Hey, first-time caller. Welcome to the Freak Show, Ashley. What's going on?
Hi. So when I heard this confession, I thought immediately of my relationship. We've been together 6 years. I make more money than my man, and the way she described hers was he cooks, he's witty, he's charming, everything. He described my man to a T. Now, in the beginning, I was like, it's fine. I'm a hyper-independent woman and whatever. So later on, we had a child. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes it gets a little bit hard. And sometimes I like to compare my life to other people's life. But then I think and realize, man, there's some slim pickings out there.
Very
this is
much
not
so.
that bad. Money is not everything. We learn how to budget. We still go on vacations. We eat in all the time. If we go out, it's like a special occasion, and I'm totally fine with it because he treats me amazing, right? It's like one of the healthiest relationships I've ever been in.
Look at you.
So now all of that you just said, which made everybody tear up damn near listening. You got a great story. When you look at go back to the part where you compare lives, like in those weak moments right there.
Yeah,
why do those still happen?
Social media. Media immediately. I gotta think. Comparison is a thief of joy. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
I have such a good man by my side who's willing to do anything with me. He doesn't talk down to me. You know what I mean? He's just such a good man. He makes me laugh all the time. That's my best friend.
No.
So, it's that person that you can see yourself growing old with because money's not going to be there. You know what I mean? What? If we got to struggle, that's fine. I grew up poor. I know how to budget.
This sounds perfect. You take, just like she said when she wrote it, money is the most minuscule part of this whole thing.
Yes. So, I get it. From his side, I've talked to him. It does kind of, hit his pride and ego a little bit. But, you know, he makes it work. And I'm a simple type of girl. I don't know what type of girl she is, but like, bring me flowers on a random day and I'm okay. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I don't need all that stuff because I can buy it myself. You know what I mean?
I love this, man. I think you guys are winning, and I'm glad you shared that with us because, I mean, people needed to hear that this morning.
I felt warm and fuzzy inside now.
Yeah, that's awesome,
And
man.
it's 2025. Like, women, I'm sorry, but I think there's a lot of women out there that do make a lot more money. Like,
yes.
Damn, where are they? I ain't met them. I swear to God.
These two men in here are looking for you,
Introduce
ladies.
me.
Like, introduce us. tell them where to find us. Okay? Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you sharing your story with us this morning.
of course. Thank you.
Wow. That, man, look
Did you
at
hear that?
I know.
Did you hear that?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
Like, a lot
and
of
that's
people
where
need
we
to hear that.
live in a comparison world because of social media. All you do is look at other people and their trips to Tulum and all of this foolishness. And she's like, we at home eating ham sandwiches.
Yeah, but people need to realize everybody's situation's different, and also to stop creating problems if there isn't one. If she's okay with it, then you should be okay with
Just
it.
talk
And
to him, though. He might have a problem with it, but maybe after talking, everything will be okay.
Listen, if you got a problem with it, then level up, my guy.
I will tell you,
Level up.
Courtney just wrote 3 times, never date a guy that you make more money than. That's why I have to pay my child's father child support.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, how about this one out of the 863? Please let this kind of love find me. Pray hands.
You see that?
That was me. I texted that.
If you want more, and I know you do, make sure you hit like and hit subscribe right below.